Next on Great Day at 9A, a birth story goes to new heights for one Connecticut family. Why this little guy's dramatic debut will have people talking.
Flying the friendly skies will not include one major New York airport. Why United says they're pushing pause on flights just in time for holiday travel.
What families need to know to make sure they're ready in case of a fire. The top tips to create an escape plan.
And some decadent chocolate brownies that are a little better for you. Chef Allie is here to serve up some dessert on Great Day at 9A. Well, welcome to Great Day at 9A. I'm Scott Haney.
I'm Caitlin Francis, in for Nicole.
How was your weekend?
It was good.
Windy.
It was busy. It was blustery.
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 We're going to have a check on the weather and coming up in just a second.
How was your weekend?
It was pretty good. I was on Fire Island and it got all the ferries got canceled, so I got nervous and I came home.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I cut the weekend in half, right in half. Saturday morning I got up and I was like, I'm out of here. I was like, I got to make sure I'm on this ferry.
I know, we were texting. I was like, just relax a little bit, though.
Yeah, I tried for about 6 seconds. It didn't really work.
I don't think that word's in either of our vocabularies.
All right, so we have some top stories for you today.
We sure do. So let's get straight to it. The death toll continues to grow after Hurricane Ian. At least 82 people died so far in Florida, 4 in North Carolina, hundreds of thousands of people still without power in Florida. President Biden will be touring damage left behind by Hurricane Fiona in Puerto Rico today. He'll be in Florida on Wednesday. So 3 Cares and Bamba Radio holding another drive to help victims of Hurricane Fiona. That's taking place this Saturday. It'll be at the Boulevard Flea Market in New Haven. All the details and donation information up on the Channel 3 app.
Yeah, any help those people can get. Florida, Puerto Rico, Canada. I mean,
you said there was a donation drive in Suffield today, right?
Yes, there is in Suffield. I can't remember the address, but if you email me at shaney, you're looking to drop off some goods, I can give you the address, and hopefully we can make some dents in this crisis that's taking place down in Florida.
Yeah, I know. So much devastation.
Just so much devastation. All right, we are going to take a look at the weather. You know what? Another cloudy day. It's and there are some scattered shoreline showers. You're going to see it. It's the tiny green. Very, very light, more little raindrops than anything else. And inland Connecticut not dealing with this much at all, nor are you going to be during the day today. So you'll notice the clouds, they stick around. There might be an interval of sun from time to time. Temperatures only topping out in the upper 50s and lower 60s. And then your 3 days ahead, mostly cloudy, maybe a peak of sun today. Again, temperatures in the lower 60s. Mostly cloudy, showers expected tomorrow, 64. And then morning showers Wednesday. I'm hoping for some partial clearing very late in the day, and that will lead us into a nice Thursday and Friday, but we have plenty of time to get there. So just enjoy today. It's going to be mostly cloudy, a little blustery out there with that wind, and maybe some peekaboo sunshine.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
There you have it.
There you have it. I know. That was only in our ears, right?
I think so, yes.
Okay, we have a director who is playing peekaboo here this morning. So obviously it's been a little chilly.
Yep.
So we want to know, it's part of our Vote Now poll. You can see the results on the bottom of your screen here.
Nope.
Okay, you already answered the question, but we haven't asked you yet.
Oh, okay,
have you turned on the heat in your house?
No.
No. It looks like it's pretty split from this morning still. So 49% said yes, 51% have said no. We were talking about it earlier. My AC units are not on, but they're in the windows still. Because
and you take them out?
We'll take them out, yeah. But my ceiling fans, I leave on almost all the time. I mean, it's got to be really cold for me to turn my fans off.
Really? Okay, very good. No, the heat is not on in my house, so I'm not.
It's not on at your house.
I'm hoping November 1st I can make it to.
That's the goal, right? You got to push it. But I always said, we've been talking about this now for about a week because it got chilly last week.
Oh, it certainly did. The overnight lows by Saturday into the weekend, the overnight lows are going to be dropping into the upper 30s. That means some towns in the lower 30s.
You know what? Put a sweatshirt on.
Just put a sweatshirt on and deal.
Grab an extra blanket, put a pair of socks on, and you're fine.
All right, United Airlines is stopping service at one of this area's biggest airports.
Yeah, the pause at JFK in New York starts at the end of the month.
United is following through on a threat to stop flying out of the airport unless the FAA allowed them to use more space there. The airline says the pause is temporary, but won't say how long it's going to last. So customers who have tickets on United involving JFK after October 29th will be rebooked.
Yikes.
Have you ever flown out of JFK? Once in my life, I went to Portugal, and I flew out of JFK. I almost missed my flight.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's a big airport.
It is a big airport.
It's big and scary. I
Not
like
a fan of it?
LaGuardia. I like Bradley. LaGuardia
Yeah.
is really shaping up to be a nice airport. If you haven't visited it, it's really, they're doing major renovations, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, I fly out of Bradley all the time. And if I'm taking an international flight, I usually go up to Logan.
Oh, yeah, I typically do too.
Yeah, but I mean, TF Green in Providence is also very convenient.
I've never used that one.
There you go. So we have lots of options, but that's going to be problematic for holiday travel, I'm sure.
Absolutely. All right, in a story you won't see anywhere else, one brand new Connecticut resident is going to have a hard time answering the question, hey, where were you born?
Right?
Right?
That's because he was born up in the air.
In the sky.
Yep. Take a look. This little one wasn't actually due until the end of this month, so the end of October, but he had a different plan. Babies come when they feel like coming.
Yep.
His mom, Kendra, was 7 months pregnant during her trip to the Dominican Republic just a few weeks ago. In the middle of the flight, she says she felt the baby kick and then her water broke.
That's unbelievable.
Right?
Yep. Luckily, there were a couple of nurses on the flight, and they helped bring Skyland, his name is Skyland, into the world, 30,000 feet up. Now Mom and Skyland are back home in Hartford.
I feel good now because I'm home and he's safe. He's where he needs to be right now. So I would say I'm happy than I was in the Dominican Republic.
Now, if you're wondering, Skyland is a U.S. citizen, even though he was born over international waters. His passport, which he needed to get back to the U.S., lists his place of birth as up in the air. Well, where else is he going to be born?
I mean,
That's pretty cool.
It's the truth, though. That's where it happens. So.
He was born 6 weeks early, though.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure
incredible.
that woman didn't anticipate that.
No, we were having this discussion earlier this morning, too, because some doctors don't recommend flying after a certain number of weeks.
Right.
But she must have had clearance. So.
Absolutely. 7 months. That's pretty early.
Yep.
We're happy to say everybody's doing fine. Everybody's happy and healthy.
Happy, healthy. Back here in Connecticut this morning, so.
And his name is Skyland.
Skyland.
I
Very
love it.
appropriate.
All right, the ferries have returned to Northwest Park in Manchester.
This year's ferry trail is now open for families to check out. And guess who we sent? Marcy Jones. She's there live to show us all about it. Good morning, Marcy.
Good morning. I love being the ferry correspondent for Great Day at 9A. I feel like it was a position just made for me. You know what I mean? All right. So we are here at the ferry mailbox. We're going to zoom in so that you can see exactly the beautiful details on here. We've got all of the flowers and then a little notepad with a little writing utensil. So let's see. Maybe a ferry can bring me an Hermes Birkin bag. We'll pop this note right. Oh, yeah.
Can you put
the
one
ferries
on a
here
list
are
for
very
me?
fashionable. Yeah, and a handsome young man. Why not? All right, we're going to pop it in here, see what happens. And just in a little bit, we're going to head down to the trail. And if you think, oh, you know what? No big deal. I've already seen the ferry trail. Wipe that out of your mind. All new doors, all new decorations. We've even got an artist here. It's going to be so fabulous, so fun. You don't want to miss it. So we're going to be back in just a little bit and show you everything.
Our resident fairy. I love it.
She's like our own little Tinkerbell.
She is our own little Tinkerbell. Thank you, Marcy.
You better think of a wish that you
Thanks,
want her to put
guys.
in that little mailbox.
It's the same as hers. All right, we're ready.